Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. It is time to do another easy quilt block, and I think that we are going to like this one. I have not done it yet, but I am about to try it with you. I'm going to try to do some blocks that start with 5-inch squares in case some of you like to buy charm packs, which are pre-cut 5-inch squares. And I will also try to do some things with 10-inch squares in case you buy layer cakes. These are 5-inch squares. You are going to need some 5-inch squares in either a variety of prints, or you can do all one print, or you can do 2 prints. You do whatever you want. And then you're going to need an equal amount of a background fabric. A solid is good. Since I have some white, I am going to use white. But to make the designs pop, you want the background fabric to be a contrast to your prints. I am going to use 4 different prints, just so I can have more options when I do the design board at the end of this video. I am going to be ending up with 8 blocks total. You're going to stack your blocks like print, solid, print, solid. I'm going to cut just 4 at a time. Now you can make a choice. We're going to be cutting at an angle. You can decide if you want to go like 1 inch in on each side or 2 inches in on each side. I'm actually going to go 1.5 inches. If you only go like 1 inch in on each side, that's going to be a wonkier cut. You'll see what I mean. Let me take a ruler. So if I were to measure 1 inch in here and 1 inch there, I would be putting my ruler to cut at an angle like this. If I do 2 inches to 2 inches, I'll be doing an angle like this, not as much of an angle. I'm going to be doing 1.5 and 1.5. So just to make this easy, I am going to mark 1.5 on my fabric. I am going to put my ruler on those 2 marks and cut. Easiest thing to do is take one of these at the top and put it under. Now we're just going to go to the machine and sew these 2 together, and then the next 2 together, and so on. I'm going to cut my others right now. Same thing. Print, solid, print, solid. 1.5, 1.5. Take one off, put it underneath. So now I can go to the machine with my little stacks, and I'm just going to connect this to this. Now do remember, because I'm not taking you to the machine with me, when you put it on right sides together, you're going to follow that straight line and go tip to tip. It might look funky to you. You know, we're used to having our fabrics like this, but no, you have to follow this line, and you're going to sew 1/4 inch or whatever seam allowance you like. We will press and open. I'm going to go do all of them right now. This has to be the easiest block we've done, isn't it? So we have 2 of each. We have 2 like this, 2 like this, 2 like that, 2 like that. Now on the design board, I'm obviously going to copy and paste to create more of these so that I can make some designs of like maybe a block using just this print. I'm going to be mixing it up in many ways, but we could, let's just try to make like a pinwheel. What am I doing? There, and I want this. There. That's kind of cool. Now what if we turn, 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 turn? That's very cool. I like that one. We could, I guess, ooh, if we had a whole bunch that matched, we could make like a long stripe. But at the very least, let's try something like this. Where are we? That would look kind of cool maybe if we did, like maybe put this brown one here, and then up here put this guy. I don't know. Looks like steps of some kind. So I am going to go onto the design board and have fun. Oh, I wanted to mention that when I sewed these, I took 2, I sent them through the machine, I left it there, I just did chain piecing, I sent the next 2. So fast and easy. So if you were to buy a charm pack of 5-inch squares, if you can't get a charm pack of like solids, then you would just need some yardage of another color and just cut your 5-inch squares. I hope you enjoyed this. Do stick around to watch the design board. Please subscribe so you don't miss any other quilt blocks, and I will be back with more soon. Bye! I forgot to mention that you will need to square up your blocks after, because with that seam allowance, it makes it less than 5 inches wide now. You can trim them to probably 5 1/4, maybe 5 1/2, depending on how wide your seam allowance is. And you're never going to be like right on here, so you're just going to go ahead, trim it up, you'll be golden.